Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. As you know, I recently did a couple videos on the Chicago Sky. We talked about the Chennedy Carter dirty play on ex-teammate Marina Mabrey, who was playing for Chicago earlier this year, and she wanted out of Chicago. She did not have nice things to say about the environment in Chicago, and she wanted to get away from it. Later in that, I had to do another video because later in that game, there was another incident with Chennedy Carter on a foul on Carrington. And then, of course, the post-game press conference, which was nuts when you had, I want to say it was a Lindsey Allen who was up there with Camila Cardoso answering questions, and you just heard yelling and banging and just carrying on from the Chicago Sky locker room. Camila Cardoso's facial expressions were priceless, and a little bit later in it, she is saying, "Can someone please shut the door?" And I think it was Lindsey Allen. She couldn't answer a question, and the press guy said something that I couldn't hear, but she says, "No, no, that's all right. We'll keep going." And it was just a disaster to where people are now talking about the environment of the Chicago Sky and are they imploding to the point, or are they even trying to tank? Did they tank this game? I don't think they purposely tanked this game, at least the players. I mean, they were down 6 with what, under a minute to go, and Chennedy Carter hit 2 huge 3-point baskets, and she's not a good 3-point shooter. The final one with 1.1 second left to tie up the game, which gave the Aces the ball out of bounds with 1.1 second left. And with everything going on with the Sky, I wanted to analyze and go through this play from a coaching and player standpoint, because I think it kind of goes with everything else we've been hearing recently and why people are even saying, hey, they're tanking this. But first, I just want to show this real quick just because it's funny. Marina Mabrey, now in Connecticut, right? Chicago was, even the fans, they were all on her, and she's terrible, and she's losing games, and Angel Reese fans went after her hard. Last 2 games with Connecticut, she's player of the game both times. 24 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist against Chicago. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists against New York. So good for Marina Mabrey. She's in a better situation. So she's playing some good ball. Now, this play, really interesting. So we're going to analyze this from a coaching and a player standpoint as to what they did. Tie game, 1.1 second left. By the way, the Aces have been ice cold. In fact, let's just go through. I want to make sure I have the number right real quick. They've been ice cold all game from 3. First of all, they don't need a 3. Okay. And I know teams will, because if you get an open look from 3, even in a tied game, an open look from 3 for some players is much better than a much more contested look from closer to the basket. So I'm not ruling out that someone would shoot a 3, but there were 6 of 24. So with 1.1 second left, most likely you're taking away stuff closer to the basket first. Also, Camila Cardoso is, I would not have her on the inbounder. I would have Camila Cardoso on A'ja Wilson. Again, 1.1 second left. Is that a lot of time for someone to get the ball and square up and take a jump shot? Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to get the ball closer to the basket if you can right away? Absolutely. So here right away, I don't like this from a coaching standpoint. I think this is really poor from Teresa Weatherspoon. I think this should be Camila Cardoso. I'm not even sure that these players have to be that close to these offensive players from that far away from the basket. But we're gonna let this run through, and then we're gonna go over some stuff. So you're gonna see Kelsey Plum, A'ja Wilson out of the basket, boom, bucket, game over. That's it, folks. That easy. So let's go through some of this stuff. And I'm gonna, by the way, shout out to people in the comments. I actually never looked to see whether you could do this with Twitter or not. I know you can with YouTube. We're gonna slow it down. So what you're gonna see here, A'ja Wilson is going to set a pick for Kelsey Plum, who's gonna loop around, and then Kelsey Plum is going to set a pick on Angel Reese for A'ja Wilson. Couple things. First of all, by the way, to be fair to Chicago and to be fair to Angel Reese, who I'm going to be critical of with her decision making here, Kelsey Plum flat out sets an illegal pick. Flat out sets an illegal pick. It's blatantly obvious. It's much more of an illegal pick than the one they called on the Leah Boston on a, by the way, made three by Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever game. So you're going to see here. So Asia Wilson's going to set this pick. Player's going to go under it. And again, right here, this is bad by Angel Reese right here. Her teammates trying to squeeze through there. Take a step back. 1.1 second left. If Asia Wilson steps backward to the ball to turn and shoot a buzzer-beating three, great. Give her that shot. If she makes it, props. But you got to step back and let your teammate through as your teammate tries to get through there. Okay, so now look right away. Now what's Angel Reese doing? Right now she's backing up. Now she's backing up, but there's a crowd. Now you got So now forget it. Right there, it's over. Angel Reese not even looking at Asia Wilson. Not even looking at her. She's backing straight backward. So this illegal pick by Kelsey Plum really isn't even necessary because Angel Reese has completely forgotten about Asia Wilson, and she's backing straight up, not even looking at her, backing straight up. Now she realizes, now her head starts to turn. Forget about it. Now you've got a guard who's trying to get there, and it's over. And Angel Reese isn't anywhere near the play bucket. This is absolutely terrible from a defensive standpoint. If we go through this one more time, right, she's right on her. Asia Wilson sets it. I think this probably isn't a great decision. Should have fought over that, I think, but then you're chasing and you've got no backside help. No backside help at all. And then Kelsey Plum makes that turn. Now Asia Wilson starts back. Angel Reese starts backing straight up. I have no idea why. It's like she's decided Asia Wilson is no longer on the court and not a threat. She's backing straight up. This pick, which is illegal by Kelsey Plum, if you watch, she's moving with her the whole time. Look where Kelsey Plum starts setting this, and then she keeps going down to her left to stay with. That's an illegal pick. But Angel Reese is never even trying to get over there anyway, which is what's kind of weird about it all. So you've got the coach. That is a really, really poor decision by the coach, I think, to have Camila Cardoso on the person inbounding the ball instead of on Asia Wilson. The defense is terrible. When that pick gets set and Reese's teammate tries to go under it, Angel Reese needs to back up because look, she backed up anyway after the fact, and she kept going straight back. She made it as easy as could be for Kelsey Plum, even though Kelsey Plum's setting an illegal pick as she slides down the key. Angel Reese she just like completely forgot about Asia Wilson once she got more than touch distance away, and she's watching the ball and has no idea where Asia Wilson is, where she's going. There is no awareness, no defensive awareness, no understanding of what is happening on the court. And I think now we don't get it all here. This is, I think, the end, but you can see this is Kelsey Plum coming around. I'm going to go with it. Okay, we already got the speed. You're going to see Kelsey Plum coming around and watch Angel Reese, right? No separation. Look at that. Doesn't give her teammate any space to get through. As soon as she sees her teammate coming, she should be backing up. But then now she's going to go back straight. Look at Angel Reese. She's watching the inbound play the whole time. She's already lost Asia Wilson. There's no way, even if Kelsey Plum stops there, Angel Reese never gets anywhere near Asia Wilson. She can't. Definitely an illegal pick by Kelsey Plum. But look, now Angel Reese turns her head. Forget it. It's over. There's no way you're ever getting there. easy bucket to finish the game, and we're done. Look, here's the thing. Angel Reese is a good rebounder. She will go get the ball, okay? I'm not going to deny that. But if you look at what the team is doing with the more rebounds she gets, they're terrible. They're terrible. Why? Because you're also getting this. 4 of 16. Angel Reese was 4 of 16. Yes, she had 22 boards. 10 of them were offensive, which I would get most of them are on her own missed shots. And she was 4 for 16 from the field. So the one other thing I want to show you, again, awareness, understanding what's going on the court. Now you're going to see Angel Reese eventually gets to the free throw line. Look at how many we've got. Okay, we're going to the basket. She's gonna all right, she missed, and again, goes back to the skill level. She just throws it up there to the point where I think she's just throwing it up there in hopes of getting it back. But now watch this. Okay, she's got it back, right? You've got a defending player coming in to help. Look at the corner, folks. Look at the corner with both hands in the air. Now, this is after the first miss. You've got 4 players for the Aces in the key. The other one, who's outside, is on this side, nearest us, away from the player in the corner. What does Angel Reese do when she grabs this ball? I can guarantee you what Aaliyah Boston would do because we saw Aaliyah Boston do it. Look, you missed the first attempt. You grab the rebound. You've got 3 players there. Kick it out to the corner. She throws it up again. That has no chance of going in. Tips it again. Gets another one. That's the 4th one. Go back a little bit. Okay, so this is the first one. She grabs it. Teammate in the corner. I'm going to slow it down and let it run so I don't keep stopping, and you can just pay attention to what's going on. So now kick it out because she's got another defender coming in, but she throws it up. That's a terrible, terrible layup, right? Terrible. Now she's got. See, this is where you get lucky with this. If you have, oh man, I should have lined it up. Allen Iverson, one of my favorite clips of Allen Iverson. Sorry, no offense intended, but the reality is, if Gustafson's in the middle there, if this is the men's game, she's flying into, and and there's a vertical leap to get that ball over Angel Reese. And the reason I brought up Allen Iverson, because there's a great highlight out there early in his career where, and by the way, Allen Iverson, he's always been listed at 6 feet. I've stood next to him. He's about 5'10", okay? But a shot goes up for the Sixers from the corner, kicks off the rim and goes almost straight up. And there's a center or a power forward for the other team right there waiting for the ball. And Allen Iverson comes flying down the lane, leaps up in the air, puts one arm up, grabs the ball at the height of his bounce with one arm and slams it over the big player. He almost ended up sitting on his shoulders. But anyway, so she throws that up. Now she's got a teammate. Now she's in a good position in terms of grabbing the ball because the other 2 players are under the basket, right? Because of the way this worked out, they're under the basket. They're not in a good rebounding position. But again, player is still standing there in the corner waiting for the ball. Again, effort, great tip. Now give her the ball, give her the ball, give her the ball. And look what she does. I don't think there's a foul here, by the way. She got bailed out. That was what, the 4th one? She got bailed out. And that is the issue with Angel Reese. So here's the thing. I'll leave you something positive, even though everyone who's an Angel Reese fan has already put their crazy in the comments. If you want to have Angel Reese on the court to rebound, great. Absolutely do it. But Angel Reese should be shooting about 4 or 5 times per game, not 16. When she gets an offensive rebound like that, she should be kicking out to a teammate for an easy shot. By the way, it would have been great to have Marina Mabrey there. But as you saw there, so she got what? I was going to say they probably don't count the one she got after the miss on the foul, but in this day and age, I mean, I've seen her catch a rebound out of bounds, and they gave it to her as a stat. But that's at least 3 of her 10 offensive rebounds on that one sequence. And she had a teammate wide open. Again, awareness, situational awareness, basketball IQ, what's going on around you, knowing your strengths, knowing your teammates. No reason to be throwing that ball up there like that. And these are the types of things that are costing the Chicago Sky basketball games. It's great to say, wow, 20 rebounds. But you know what? She was 4 of 16. What was she the other game? 3 of 12? Collect some offensive rebounds, collect some off of your teammates' misses as well, and kick the ball out to open shooters. Reset your offense instead of continually chucking the ball at the basket in hopes of eventually getting a foul call. But it's going to be really interesting to see how the Chicago Sky handle this and where they go from here, because this is starting to look a little bit like a disaster. And the Atlanta Dream are coming. The Atlanta Dream are coming. They're playing well. They've got players healthy again. Watch out. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think of the coaching situation on that final play, as well as how the Chicago Sky handled it defensively. I mean, there was no backside help on that at all. And it was just, it was poor. It was very poor, very poorly designed, poor awareness. I could go on, but I'm going to leave it there. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for checking out this video. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I will talk to you later.